Alright, here we go, guys. This is... well, I guess it's like a semi-final, but it's the loser's bracket final. And to get into the grand final of the Ozhon tourney, we've got kind of a rematch. Antz taking on Sign. Last time these teams met, Sign won the series 2-1. And that put them on top. They were the top seed, and Antz were the second seed in this tourney. So,
bit of context as well. Antz did not drop a single what is it, series up until that point.
Yeah, true. They were both
so
undefeated.
Sign were the first to beat them in a series.
Ooh. Okay, I'll quickly go over bans because I'm a bit behind here. So, Sign decided to ban Meraxis, Tundra, interesting, and Flux. So, just a bunch of like initiator, solo type heroes. Or Meraxis is probably a bit of a long lane duel sometimes, but I wouldn't expect them to run things like that anyway now. And then Antz have banned Bubbles, Defiler, Corrupted. So last time this series played, Bubbles was picked every game by Sign. And it went pretty well because they won the series. So that's understandable. Yep. Defiler is a must ban here because Sign have first pick. And then Corrupted Disciple, same thing really. If that's there as well, they'll just get the first pick and take that pretty much definitely. So first pick for Sign, Thulu. I mean, that's very standard. I think they did the exact same thing against us.
Yep.
And then Antz respond with a Nymph Load. And yeah, I mean, Lodestone's going to get picked up every game by these guys if they can get it. And
it seems so, yeah. It's a strong hero. It took a while for people to notice, but
yeah, no one played it for ages.
Now that people know it, it's either a pick or a ban.
Exactly. It definitely will be in this series and probably the next one if they make it through. And then Sign respond with the Emerald Warden Electrician, and that's the exact same set of 3 heroes that they actually beat our team, Team ArYa, Win and Sun. They beat us with that first 3 picks in their lineup, and then they had like a few others to follow. But yeah, so we pretty much know then that this is Sign doing their expected stuff. Like they've already shown they're going to just do a Thulu Warden long lane, an Electrician mid, and then they're going to do some other dual lane for their short.
They know how good they are at it. So they first pick it, and they say, bring your best at it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm interested to see. I feel like Antz might even just try lane that and just try to beat it.
It's almost impossible for like a carry to beat, Cthulhu and EW. Like even with an Infora. Like in a 2v2 lane anyway.
2v2 for sure. So then the bans, nearly done with the bans. So Antz are going to have the next 2 picks coming up, and they've taken away Monkey King, and that's, I think Adam Ads on the draft beat them in that other series with a Monkey King, so that makes sense. So Bensington, he played that in the first game against our team, and he did amazingly well. He got 2 quad kills, I remember that.
Yep.
And then, wow, so Antz even take out a Silhouette, which I wouldn't expect to see Ads pick up anyway, to be honest, but they take it away.
Wait, did he play that against them the last time?
Nah, it was like, it was Nighthound, Monkey, and Scout. So then Ads, he's got 1 more ban to go. He's taking a bit of his extra time, but he's done Drunken Master. Antz love that hero. They've played that basically every series. Ooh, okay. And Dampier, pretty standard. That whole team seems to just love that hero. And then Moon Queen, because there's been a couple of Moon Queen games, I think, recently from Pog Tasty. Actually, even Mikasa has played that from Antz as well.
Yeah, he's played that a lot.
Although, we would probably be expecting in this case that Pog Tasty will be picking the carries up. Especially with that self-pick, because that's a Mikasa hero for like every time.
That is, yeah.
We're pretty much expecting...
I did hear him talk about it today as well. They're going to pick up the Lord Self for us.
Yeah. But this is going to be a tri lane, like 90% sure. It's Magnus roaming around, probably 3 Wolf would play that, I think, and then Bluey would be playing the Nymph. And that last pick they haven't done yet is going to go to Pog Tasty, so maybe a ranged carry? Yeah, it could be. What do they need here? Maybe just some physical DPS? Some sort of...
Yeah, I feel like they do need a ranged core, though. They've already got 3 melee heroes.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be, to be honest, but it would work maybe a bit more nicely. But something
especially
that you can fight a Thulu and an Electrician, like, in team fights, and not... Something that doesn't have a burst combo, but just heaps of DPS might be ideal.
I mean, like a Ravenor, even. Ravenor could work really well here.
I wouldn't expect Pog Tasty to pick that hero, to be honest.
Yeah, me too. But he's not the one picking.
Yeah, but like they'll pick something that he wants to play. Like,
yeah, that is true.
I'm thinking something a bit more physical, because like Ravenor would be pure magic. Ooh, Forsaken. Okay, interesting.
I like it.
Yeah, it works nicely with... kind of, actually. I mean,
I think it works.
It does,
especially in the tri-lane, yeah. They've got 3 ranged heroes in the tri-lane. It's always good to have. And Glacius and EW, I thought they nerfed the range on those heroes, but they both sit at 600. Pretty strong.
Yeah. They got some good range on their spells too.
I thought they were taking a while to pick, but I just seen the chat. I was reading the abilities on the heroes. Can you guys use time warp so Sid can join?
What does that even mean?
Oh, so they can swap.
Ah, okay. Because I thought they meant disconnect time, like in case he runs out, but that's still going.
Yeah, he's on the Forsaken Archer right now.
If he doesn't make it, they'll just remake all pick, I guess. Not the biggest deal. He's already gone, it looks like.
Looks like a remake.
I didn't even notice him disconnect. He must have been right at the start. Puppet. It looks like we'll be going into a remake. What do you think of their lineups?
I think both sides have really good team.
Electrician.
The only edge I would really give is probably the solo lane. If they choose to both tri-lane. So Cthulhu versus Lodestone. I feel like Lodestone would win that lane.
Yeah, I'm predicting Sign are not going to tri-lane, honestly, because I don't think they normally like to run it.
They don't, but I think they kind of have to now, because they've picked such a vulnerable carry. Like, you can't really play Forsaken against the tri-lane.
Yeah. This one's not too bad, though. Like...
Glacius, Forsaken.
But the range of Magnus is going to be a real challenge for them to actually get to Forsaken. I think they could do alright with good pulls and stuff. The only thing is, like, if they do manage to push Forsaken off the lane, it's definitely going to have a pretty big impact on, like, the other situation. Because pre-farming on a Cthulhu font is not really scary. Like, it's just whatever.
Yeah,
I think
it's a strong hero, but not as much. It's not as scary as an FA free farm.
Well, just other heroes that can free farm on side lanes that can just do a bit more. The game goes on.
No offense to the pink player, but of all the skins he could have picked,
oh, yeah.
I know he's got 1,000 skins plus.
I hate this one. I mean, it's not the worst one. I think there are a couple that are definitely worse.
But they're definitely better.
Even like the stock one's pretty bad, and then the original one looks horrible these days. At least it wasn't those. So all 5 running up here, and they just get out of water side, and it looks like they're hoping to see a whole bunch of heroes from Legion coming up, but they're getting an offlane lodestone. So this is a free farm Forsaken, and then
also a free farm puppet.
well, that'll be the interesting thing, because
Yeah, depends.
it's going to be 2 heroes heading down there. So
Yeah,
this is
they're
what I
already
expected.
walking.
They're doing the 2-1-2 on Hellborn.
Yeah, they are. Hmm.
I wonder how well Legion will manage to actually push them out of lane and actually maybe beat them, or whether it'll just be kind of somewhat even, because if it's somewhat even, that's a win for Hellborn, I feel.
Yep, I agree.
In the mid matchup,
Because they lose out on a lot of XP in the trial lane.
Yeah, exactly.
And if the lodestone's getting boxed out, he's not making up for the XP.
And exactly, because if they're not getting kills, then they only buy 1 orb when they have a tri-lane. So then there's 1 hero that's getting
true.
nothing.
And the EW is pretty much the only one that's vulnerable in this lane. Unless they can hold Cthulhu for that long.
Okay, so mid
I feel like you
matchup,
can just charge out.
we've got Electrician versus Self. I feel like both heroes will just farm pretty well in that lane.
Yep.
Ooh, Lodestone took a lot of damage. They're actually going for this, but...
Oh, they've almost got him. They might.
Apple? 1 more hit. Oh, he got him!
He's got him.
Wow.
That's the lane ward paying off.
Dude, I don't know how he even saw him. The auto attack was like... Oh,
His lane
true.
ward. Yeah, that's the lane ward paying off.
Oh, okay. That's actually Rocket Drill leveled up as well. I thought he must have leveled passive on load. Okay.
They must have just gotten him.
Oh, Glacier's top farmer in the game. Here it is. Maybe not for long, but I'm wondering what he'll buy with that. It's either Grave Locket, because it's a free farm FA and that could actually pay off.
Yeah.
Or it's like maybe boots and...
Oh, 2 heroes walking into traps here on the Legion side. They're both kind of low as well.
Oh, jeez, yeah, Puppet's taking a fair bit of damage somehow. A whole bunch of creeps coming in. How's Puppet going? He actually has missed a fair few creeps, it looks like.
Just missed the on. Sitting
Only
at
got
280. Let's look at the mid matchup. They're both pretty much even. 1 deny separating the creep kills.
I mean, this pretty much happens with like strong solo tank melee heroes. It just they just farm. They just look at each other while they farm. Like
yeah, pretty much.
Oh, bottom lane.
Now the
Puppet's
South
gonna. Oh no, okay, that was a big heal. But geez,
really
he's taking a lot
close.
of pressure.
Yes, he is. Mid
And-
Magnus is here.
Oh yeah, true. He's
Just
alright.
walking by.
Cthulhu actually has a tier. He's gonna go for it. Puppet's dead. I think Puppet's dead.
Almost got him.
Oh,
Oh,
the trap didn't come out. Ooh, I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe too far away?
that was interesting.
I would have expected him to be dead then. Puppet had no way to run out or anything. Just
That would
use
have been
W.
such a big kill as
Yeah,
well.
that would have been huge.
It's like you sent 3 heroes and your carry still dies.
100%. Self's got a DD bottled here, by the way, from like the rune control. So that could give him a pretty big edge coming up.
Yeah.
What's
I mean, even
Cthulhu?
though Puppet didn't die, he can't have access to the creeps right now.
Right.
He's just watching creeps die, and he's just staying in XP range.
Yeah, there's not really much to do. Just watching. Yeah.
Yeah, EW's got 3 denies.
So mid matchup, it kind of looks like Electrician's. He's actually quite good at taking all the harass. Like South could be such a pain. Oh, bottom lane. I think this Cthulhu's dead. I'm joking. He charges and apples and mana batteries out. Wow.
Fine.
I was so sure he was dead. I'm surprised nobody ran up high from Legion to like get him on the way out, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I think they should have started running. Anyway. The Puppet's only at 230 GPM. This is not an ideal start.
100%. And
Granted-
FA's...
Ooh, FA hasn't bought a single item, by the way. It's 1500 saved up. Did he go like
he can
whispering
afford to.
straight up?
Maybe be getting boots here. Yep.
Ah, okay.
Purchase boots. Side shop. Didn't want to miss a single creep.
Yeah.
Very efficient.
I don't know why you wouldn't just buy the red boots earlier, but maybe he just didn't get the chance. Okay, this Warden is pretty much dead. Yeah, this Warden's definitely dead. The Warden, Sid Eyes is known for camping runes, but yeah, he had 2 heroes running at him on that rune. So I feel like he probably should have just left it.
He did probably. He did see the south coming as well. He's got a ward right there.
Yeah. But I guess they never quite know where Magnus is all the time.
Yeah.
Electrician has a haste bottled now, so... And South doesn't have anything in his bottle. Probably should have given it to Mag, and Mag could have taken it back or something.
But he had nowhere to go though. Elec was already on the way top, and they just... EW pretty much just died for the rune.
Oh,
So
sorry, I
the
meant
mid-
taking it back to base even, because now this Mag's kind of just chilling bot. But they want to put pressure on and give this puppet some farm. I'm honestly still really surprised that, like, this Thulu and Borden hasn't just been completely pushed away, but...
Yeah.
Maybe the lane strength of this combo from Legion is just not that good. Like, they don't have enough to really get on this Thulu reliably.
Yeah, I really feel like if you're going to play this tri-lane combo, you go into the carries lane, not the long lane.
Yeah.
Because, like, all they need is XP, and they're getting plenty of it.
Yeah, things are going really well for Hellborn right now. Like, this is pure free farm FA, already at 440.
Look at the difference in gold and XP right now.
It's nearly 2k. That's a good chunk for this early on.
And it's like 1 kill each. Like, there's no towers taken. It's all just from creeps.
So, it's also helpful that the Glaciers did rush the Grave Locket. I think that was the right choice.
Yeah.
For sure. Like, this amount of free farm, look at his GPM. It's still at 220, even though he's got 7 creeps. Like, he's... Whereas you got Nymphora, in comparison, he's got 100 GPM. Like, or I guess you could say compared to Magnus, but well, they're trying to do something. Thulu's like just easily out. He probably could have even turned, but he didn't know Mag was really far away. But Mag's like half life, so. Oh, sorry, I missed the kill.
In this lane are really good. Alex here.
FA just kills with Glacius, so this load is just struggling hard.
And Alex down here with hasted.
Bottom lane, okay. And, wow, Puppet goes down. So, Sign are really dominant right now. I think Legion need to make some changes here.
And I like what Electrician did there. He's seen the Magnus, walked straight past him. He said, you can't do anything to me. He had the haste, he had illusions bottled, and went straight for the carry. He knew exactly where he was.
Yeah.
Just went straight for him.
Yeah, priorities right there, for sure.
Yeah, it didn't settle.
Okay, FA gets brass knuckles. I'm gonna say I don't like that when you have a pure free farm lane.
Yeah, I agree.
I would have just rushed
He's still
Whispering.
farming 500.
Yeah, no, I think he could go higher than that if he bought Whispering Helm. Ooh, he might die here. Oh, okay, Load tried to use his ulti from trees, and luckily FA
feel like
ran the other way.
Like, if
oh,
you're...
sorry, bottom lane. Magnus is in a lot of trouble. So is Thulu. And Thulu's going to get held down. He can't use his charge. So he actually goes down. So Puppet is a really nice hero against Thulu to just completely prevent that charge out.
Definitely need some levels, though. That's what just happened, I guess. You get a lot more. What is it, 2.5 seconds on the attack. And then 2.6 in the Q. Wow. Like 5 seconds of lockdown.
It's different to like a Magnus, because a Magnus could still steam bath, and then you'd need like a Rev or a Dust to get him.
Yeah.
Whereas Thulu, he just stands there, and he just looks sad when he gets locked down. Yeah, FA looks like he's going for Whispering Helm now. He ultis just to get rid of these stacks. I'm fine with that. I think that's good to just
100%.
Power farm at this stage. You're not going to be going for kills, but this is my point as to, well, if you're not going for kills, don't buy Brass Knuckles, really. I don't think it's worth.
Also true.
I mean, it gives some decent stats, but yeah, he could have. I think he could be a 600.
There could have been a helm already and plus some.
Okay, mid lane, Electrician's getting gone on by this South, but that's pretty much always the case. Those guys just beat each other up constantly.
They can't kill each other.
The FA went back
the South
to base.
has more farm now.
Yeah, nice. He's doing very well. 430 compared to 360, but that's still good on Alec. Ooh, Alec is coming bottom with Invis, and there's 2 revs, but they're actually from Hellborn. I think Puppet's going to die here. Oh,
yes,
Alec does get stunned, and now Nymph's going to get destroyed as well, and now Mag has no way out, and there's a Rev Ward. Actually, not spotting him, never mind. But they have enough AoE damage to get rid of him. Wow. Okay, Sign are really taking control of this game right now.
That was just a total demolish.
Yeah, that was
Demolition
just
of that
beautiful. Like, that's that couldn't have gone any better. That's just 3 for none, hard carry down.
And you're back in time for another wave.
Yeah. Although this is risky and actually really greedy. This Emerald Warden has a Grave Locket.
Yeah,
Okay, this Tulu is 100% dead. They're just kind of greedy there. That's a lapse in focus when you just let them take that out. Puppet's chasing down Warden, by the way. He suspects there's traps, so he just leaves it.
Oh, he got his boots delivered as well.
Oh, good. I can't understand why he went Grave Locket before boots in the long lane 2v3, but he did on the Warden.
Yeah.
It looks like Puppet.
Especially because Cthulhu has 37 creeps.
Yeah, it's actually not too bad for a long lane 2v3, but yeah, it's not really worth the Grave Locket. Looks like
just sitting at 100 creeps.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's more than double of this Puppet. This Puppet is
loving life right now.
He's got some work to do if he wants to be in this game against an FA with this much farm.
Yeah.
So, a gank coming from Glacius now. So there's a Rev Ward down in the lane from Legion to prevent, I guess, a counter ward from Hellborn. They've also got like a far back lane ward that might spot someone in time. Okay, Magnus gets frozen and then he's going to get trapped in a sec. Oh, the trap just missed.
Yeah.
And so Cthulhu has ulti. I don't really understand why he ults there. They're so far away. He's already disengaged.
And they're not facing him either. So
no, they're already running. Oh, okay.
They found an Infora.
Self's gonna die. Oh, meanwhile, bottom lane, Nymph dies. There's Port's coming in. FA helps with a kill. He gets a charge on his knuckles. Mag stuns in, but that volley just missed. Although, the ulti hasn't connected either.
I love it. It stays here.
Okay. Oh, it does connect. Mag walked into it. And now Load dies. Oh my goodness. So now FA just gets 3 charges on his knuckles for that.
And Papa walked all the way here. Maybe he might get a kill on the left.
Yeah, it's a kill for sure.
Oh, no, he's got no mana.
Oh, okay. Wow.
He didn't ulti.
Oh, no, Nymph gives him mana. And then, Electrician hesitated. Electrician kind of got blocked. He ran right for a sec and then ran up. That might have been the difference, to be honest. Wow. Well, this is snowballing real quick because I feel like a Puppet has to have a much better start to be able to contest this FA.
Just where the FAs are right now, 600 GPM to the Puppet's 360. It's hard.
Okay, so Hellborn is still playing aggressive here, by the way. Like, they're just roaming through jungle, so Puppet's going to be really uncomfortable. And you've just got this roaming mag. Still no Striders on that hero at 12 minutes. That's very bad for a roaming Magnus.
Just got it now.
Oh, did he?
Oh, like he just purchased it. Like he's got no money.
Yeah.
115 GPM.
Oh, that's a sad situation for this tri lane to just have like no kills from the actual lane. Those supports are just suffering. Also, I'm quite sure this FA could just sneak up on this Load here and kill him really easily. I think he maybe uses one volley first to whittle him, and then he does the combo on the next one.
Loadstone's porting.
Yeah, he's porting mid.
He ported into the creep wave just to take the creeps.
Oh.
He used the W on the creeps.
And then... So they're trying to do something on this Electrician, but he recognizes it and then just walks away. So that port did absolutely nothing. And now it's on cooldown. So if something happens bottom, Load can't get there. For like a minute. Okay, this South is getting gone on. Mag's going to try and come in and help. He does cancel the Glacius ulti, and Glacius will die here. Almost definitely. One more. Oh, the Q misses actually from South. So Glacius, he's trying to port home, but he's not going to get any regen. And yep, combo coming out. Does Glacius live? Yes, he does.
He survived. Wow.
Grave Locket cast supply.
Alex saved him.
How does he save him?
Oh, he purged him and made him run away from
okay, just to dodge.
South.
True.
Yeah.
Oh, bottom lane. Actually, Puppet's getting gone on. I think Puppet dies here regardless. Yes, he does. So this is worth, in my opinion. They're just keeping him really small. South's going to come in and clean this up. There's no way Thulu gets out, but I still think Sign are very happy with this exchange.
For sure. They take a tower top.
They
But
take a
never died.
tower, they get a kill on the carry, and the farm that was coming in, that Puppet was about to get, like 2.5 waves of creeps, is going to die, and he'll be respawning after it. So, this is a self-carry job right now. That's all they can rely on, pretty much.
And as soon as Forsaken gets more levels into the mana drain, it's going to be really hard for the South.
Oh, there's level 2. Jeez.
Yeah.
So this is a level 15 FA and a level 9 Puppet on the other team. That's very grim. It looks like they just want to shut down this mid tower now. Sign have said, we're ready. We're going to go in and take it. It's very low. I don't think Legion can't realistically defend here. I think they poured into their death. Oh, maybe not. FA hasn't joined the party, and they don't have a mid tower to port to, but nobody really goes. And South has haste. He could use this here. Yep, he does. They're going to commit to Glacius. Glacius running a really bad direction, separated from his team. Mag gets a nice double stun, but he dies immediately. Now, FA is just going to rip everyone to shreds. And Legion recognize this and get the hell out. And they're actually not out yet. Nymphora doesn't have... Ooh, big load combo. This is huge.
Wow.
This is huge.
Wow.
Okay, FA is still going to clean up. Maybe it doesn't matter. Never mind. Puppet does not have the damage to make that work. Sign are just snowballing hard. This is an insta CC. Really? Oh, wow. I think the decision was made from Pog Tasty there. He said, no, there's no chance I'm competing with an FA that has 700 GPM. So, jeez. That... I did not expect that. Oh, wow. Oh well, Sign take game 1. I can't say I'm, like, I felt like this was pretty much a 50-50 split on who was going to take this series anyway. But, like, a 15cc is not what I expected to see.
They showed dominance.
Yeah, I think the long lane starting out like that was just too strong. Like, to not win your tri lane hard against that dual lane that's a big deal.
To be fair, this is what happened with us as well.
Yeah.
When we ran our tri lane.
This is
like,
true.
Yeah, we did it short. We adjusted. We figured out the secret. And we didn't say C15. Just to make that clear.
No, we lasted a little while.
Yeah, we didn't say C15.
We did give up a couple of quad kills to their carry.
Still better than C15.
Okay, so this time we'll have Antz on Hellborn, Sign on Legion. Sign are up 1-0, so this could be the final game already. Antz have called be ready up. Looks like we've just been asked for a 2-minute delay here for Sign. Maybe just bathroom breaks and stuff. Okay, well, what do you think's going to change in this game? I feel like the Puppet is not getting picked if it's open, like from Antz again. They're just going to avoid that hero.
I feel like they should think about what went wrong.
It's the laning setup, isn't it? Like their idea seemed to be, and I kind of agree with the idea of it. Like they're gonna pick Thulu, so we're gonna pick Puppet to lock him down, and then we can beat him at the tri lane, and we'll just jump on him, and he can't use charge. But the way they played the lane, they just never had the chance to actually make that happen. So maybe they're better off doing what we did when we changed things up and just ran the tri lane offensively against the carry.
That should have been what they did, to be honest. But yeah, because that way they force out like a rotation So EW has to go top side. And then you've got a 1v1 with Cthulhu Flint Lodestone. Like, that way you can win all 3 lanes instead of like giving up the the long lane or the suicide lane. Like you put yourself in a decent chance to win all 3 lanes.
Okay, do you think Antz try to ban some of those heroes that were just played from
Yeah,
Sign?
I think Electrician probably gonna go.
But actually, this is interesting. So, was it first pick for Antz in the other game as well? Or, no, maybe it wasn't.
No, I think I think the Sign got first pick.
Okay, so
they first picked the Cthulhu.
Maybe then it's a leave Electrician and take it, or make Sign try to ban it.
Yeah, true.
Because banning a Monkey King right there is like, wait, oh, okay, so Ads is thinking that Antz are going to first pick Thulu, but I'm pretty sure they don't want that hero. I think they're much more set on like the lodestone and stuff right now.
As well. Yeah.
This is a first pick load again. Well, not again, but
I think he's going to ban it and first pick Elec.
Or Elec. Yeah, that's true. But I don't think that it was a problem having lodestone in that game. Like, there's nothing wrong with the load.
Good. Yeah.
It was more the rest of the squad around it didn't quite work. Okay, he's banned a Warden. Wow, he really respects the hero then. So basically, they're just going, you cannot, with the ban coming out from Sign on Thulu, now they're just ensuring it's like, you can't run a combo like that anymore. You love your Emerald Warden on Sid Eyes, you're not getting it, no matter what. Okay, Flux ban. Yeah, that sort of makes sense against Antz. They would absolutely first pick a Flux and then go for an NG after that. First pick, I'm still thinking it's either load or
Elec. Cersei. Wow.
Okay.
Wow. I love it.
That is very strange.
It's like now you either force them into picking Sandray because they can't ban it, right? You either force them into picking Sandray just so they don't get it, or like picking Moon Queen or something.
Ooh, CD's open. That's a first pick for sure. Yeah, but why would Legion want Sandwraith after a first pick?
Well, oh, you misclicked, apparently. Well, no, it's the thing where like, so they don't get the Sandwraith because Sandwraith's like, we know how good it is on Punk Tasty. It's his carry of choice at the moment.
Yeah,
and they've already got the direct counter to it.
I don't think you would probably just hide it and then start banning those things in the second phase, wouldn't you?
But it's like now they can second pick Sandray.
Okay, I'm wondering if... Oh, maybe not. Never mind. Okay, it kind of looked like with the chat there that they were sort of suggesting they might need a remake, but then it seems like Antz are just going, we'll just play with this, which is weird because if they lose this game and Cersei isn't, like, they're gone, the tourney's over for them. They have no more chances. That was their one chance game one, so...
To be honest, I have seen the real play an amazing Cersei.
Yeah.
I think he's really good at that hero. So he's probably just saying, yeah, just I'll play it anyway. Doesn't matter.
Okay. Now this is not necessarily surprising to see the Bensington pick, but I'm wondering how they're going to designate player heroes here. Because... So 3-Wolf would be on Cersei, the Glacier's going to go to Bluey, then surely Mikasa just keeps that Bensington. It doesn't go on Pog Tasty, does it?
I think not. I think Pog Tasty probably going to play mid.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of assuming as well. Interesting that Ads are still going to ban the Moon Queen there, like they would run a Sir Bensington and a Moon Queen, but they do have a Cersei.
They could make it work with the
Bensington
Moon
pair,
Queen, to be honest.
Well, the Cersei Moon Queen combo, like that pairs amazingly well as long as you can get out of laning phase, which I feel like they would be no shot in the laning phase if they had this greedy of a lineup.
Yeah, Bensington, Glacius.
I'm already thinking Sign have a huge advantage. Just the fact that this was an accidental Cersei pick and now their lanes can only be somewhat weak. Like,
Yeah.
there's only so much strength you can have with a Cersei in a lane. It's... And once again, Antz are banning out the bubbles. They're just saying, we know GG2 will pick bubbles every game if it's there, and we just don't want him on such a comfortable hero. Plus, with GG2 playing a lot of Dota as well, and just he obviously plays Puck in there, like he's so comfortable. Okay,
He's done some work on bubbles before, for sure.
Absolutely. It's just such a like. It's just always a good pick, really. It's anything. Okay, so the Tundra ban comes out again from Sign. I think in this game it made more sense, but it still wouldn't have been a good pick. Like, the idea of banning it makes more sense, because I agree with you. I feel like Pog Tasty wants mid lane this game. But then if they picked a Tundra, oh man, I feel like that would be such a weak lineup. Like, they would have, what, one AoE stun with a Benzi, and that's not very guaranteed.
Yeah. The Cersei stun's not guaranteed. Not even a stun.
It's not a stun.
Hold.
That's the problem.
Yeah,
like,
hold.
it's a weak hold. Like, it's not easy to land, and yeah.
It can be taken off by Monarch ulti.
Yeah.
I guess the only good thing it has gone for it is it can hit more than one person, but...
Yeah, if you're lucky if it holds there.
Yeah.
Don't see that combo come out very often. Okay, the Pebbles ban, yeah, I don't mind that. I think Pebbles is actually a nice pick against a Monarch as well, because the combo is so instant that a lot of the time Monarch can't help in time.
Yeah. I'll be right back in a sec. I think I want my food here.
Okay, last ban here for Antz. What will they ban? Probably an offlane, I guess. They've been banning Bubbles and Scrap. Amble or something Scobs would play. Shell Shock. Okay, Panda. I mean, he plays that too. I don't know if that would be an amazing pick, but I guess with Bubbles off the board, Panda's a bit more scary. The Legion getting 2 picks, so Sign can take some really strong heroes here. I feel like they need... Maybe their support hero here. Something like... They could play Torturer. I think Sid Eyes is a pretty big fan of Tort. Shell Shock, okay. That can work really well here. I think they'll get like a Torturer. That.
Oh, they picked Shell Shock, wow.
Yeah.
I love it. What else did they ban? They banned the Panda.
Nymph. Nymph 4 is an interesting one. Can't say I love that going with a Shell Shock, but...
Just constant harass. Nymph's a walking pool.
Yeah, but... It doesn't feel like it's going to be strong with the Shell Shock when they try to go for someone.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, it takes a while for the Nymph damage to build up.
Yeah. You need quite a few levels on a Nymph anyway, like... It could be a very weak lane in the early. Like level 2 even, a Shell and a Nymph are still so weak, so they need at least 3 before they want to try and do something.
Yeah, for sure. Agreed.
Oh. Okay, so the Electrician makes sense completely. And then the Silhouette, it's decent.
I actually dig it. Maybe a mid Silhouette here.
Yeah, true.
I actually thought, like, originally, if they did pick the Moon Queen, they could run dual mid in a double, like, a dual lane top. Or short lane, sorry. But, ooh. Hold on a minute. I think they might be running a tri lane.
Kind of feels like it. It feels like, so Bensington, if that's by 3 Wolf, he'll go mid.
No, I think he's going to farm on the Bensington.
Oh, okay.
And then off lane Alec.
Yeah, excuse me. That could be the case. Richard Hag, is that... GG2 plays that mid. What's he versing, do you reckon? He'll verse Silhouette, you're saying?
I think Silhouette, yeah.
Yeah.
If it's against Electrician, then it's not really that good of a pick, is it?
Well, I think Silhouette's interesting. The old Silhouette with 600 range would destroy Wretched Hag.
Yeah, 100%.
I remember playing that matchup so many times, and it was so easy. You just keep right-clicking Hag, and it has to just leave the lane, pretty much. But yeah, the current form with its very short range, it's like 450, isn't it? Or 475 is a bit more susceptible because Hag's like 550, no 525. Okay, so not as big of a gap as I thought. Now the lanes are looking weird. People are kind of deciding where to go. It looks like so the Electrician might be a solo short lane, but so the assumption from Hellborn seems to be maybe that they'll be tri-lane top or something.
Yeah, I did see that they started walking top at the beginning and then they changed their minds.
Yeah, they must have been talking as they were going. So, whoa, okay. Let's just focus.
Oh, no.
Oh, he's just going to walk into every single hero, and this is Bloodlust. Yeah, Cersei is definitely dead. And the mid-hag is going to have Bloodlust. I'm noticing how many spyglasses are still up on Legion, by the way. 3 of them. That's...
Look at Bensington.
You're just taunting, yeah. But did you notice that the Cersei is played by Ladzo? And
Yeah, I think that's his punishment for picking it by accident.
yeah, that's fair. Has he ever played this hero? Like,
I don't know. I've never seen him play it.
wow. I don't know. This is an interesting strat to bring that out for a losers bracket final. But I mean, this is an elimination game right now. If they lose this, they're out. That is the Silo vs Hag mid.
Look at Legion right now.
Oh wow. So Cersei's getting going on already, and that's another kill. Yep. So Snap gets the kill on Monarch this time. 2 TPs are happening.
It hasn't even been 30 seconds and he's already died twice.
Yeah.
Look at him,
He's
got
20
19
GP. I've never seen that low. Jeez. I'll maybe keep the old chat out of it, Finn.
Finn. Hello? Hello, Finn, you fucking idiot.
Oh, now I can hear people chatting.
That was such an accident.
That's what your mum said.
Oh my god.
How do I mute Cal? Because now he's talking a
Oh,
lot.
sorry, that was so uncalled for. Extremely uncalled for.
I didn't know they could do this by effects. I'm just going to put him on my ignore list for now. Sorry, Cal, but I'm hoping that helps mute you because I can't do it any other way. Alright, back to the actual gameplay. So Shellshock is facing a dual lane, so there's no tri-lanes here at all. So it's Nymph and Shellshock versus Alec Glacius. It's interesting. Okay, Hag, what's he leveling? Hasn't leveled his blink, that makes sense. He's trying to harass this Silhouette as much as possible, and it's kind of paying off, although, yeah, actually Silhouette not doing the greatest on creep score just yet. Hag's just pushing it to lane, but having that early bottle advantage is a pretty big deal. Silhouette must have just bought theirs. Coming out. Bottom lane, Monarch is invis. I think they just kill this Cersei, don't they? Drain came out a little bit late. Oh no.
Oh.
One auto attack would have done that. Especially because Cersei was level 1 there, so that was like... He's got -6 damage still, jeez. -4 now. How did that change?
I just feel so bad still for doing that by
Yeah,
accident.
you gotta keep out of the chat, I think.
That was an accident. I'm not touching my keyboard ever again.
Yeah, good idea. Oh, Okay, Hag's trying to battle this Silo. I feel like Silo's going to win this. Ooh, jeez. 7 charges of salvo there. What's level is that? It's only level 1, but that's going to be what? 21 extra damage per hit? That's to add up. I think he should level 2 against the Hag. TP coming top. The dive from Shellshock. Really nice Nymph stun. And they actually get the kill with the heal bomb. That was massive. Wow. Really nice combo from Sid Eyes. And the Shellshock going in to set it up was on point. So now they've got... This is a really unideal lane setup. This is a Suey Bensington. And a tri-laning for an electrician. Why would you want to do that? That cannot be what they had planned. I think the Cersei's just like, guys, I'm just going to keep feeding if I go bot. I can't go there. I have to get out.
Yeah, he's camping top rune.
Oh, the haste is getting picked up by Nymph. No, it didn't.
No, he got it. Oh, wow. Okay.
I was very sure that the Nymph actually got that, but apparently not. So now Cersei might actually make a kill here. He's got a good chance. Nymph gets a really nice stun out. The Hag was coming, but he's actually too low to help out.
I think he might get the kill.
Yeah, this Nymph is going to die. I think he should run into the Ancient Creeps if he can. Oh, no, he can't. So now there's plays being made. Meanwhile, Scobbs dies on the Shellshock.
Yeah, Alec and Glacius get a kill top.
Because Nymph being out of lane for that long, Shellshock's got no way to really defend himself. That's big. This is big. So these lane changes are making plays.
And Hag's just enjoying mid. 23 and 8.
I mean, he's actually not doing that well, to be fair. Like, he got Bloodlust on this Hag, and he's 330 GPM. And he's almost the same farm as Silo. So, he should be a lot higher. Like,
on the Hag, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, the Silhouette's having a good time mid.
Oh, sorry, I misunderstood.
Like, compared to the Hag, even though, like, the Hag got Bloodlust.
Oh, okay, I get you. Ooh, top lane. Do they have vision of Glacius? No, they don't. They're diving Electrician. Glacius is kind of hiding, like... I think the Heal Bomb comes out. No, it doesn't! They didn't release it. They're just diving under a tower. They're dead. Okay, that's not going to plan at all.
3 and 1. He's on a serial killer streak.
An Electrician's still 330 GPM. And whereas you got Shellshock on 200. Yeah. So... all of a sudden, like...
Definitely winning 2 lanes right now.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess 1.5.
Mid's pretty even.
Yeah, well, it's even.
Okay, so Hag's going to try Deny Rune here for Silo. It's a DD. It would have been really good on Silo. But the Cersei camps the other rune, so at least Silo does... If Silo didn't get Rune, that would have been a bit of a challenge. Bensington is doing pretty well bottom. Like, he's just kind of farming this out. So now they're sending a tri-lane top. And they're all just jumping on this Electrician. I don't like this idea at all. I think they're going to die here. They don't have the damage for this to work.
Electrician's a tanky boy.
Now they're bailing, so Cersei's in here. The egg comes out on Monarch, or the Chrysalis. That's going to be enough to hold off the damage, but now Benzi ult's going to land, and I think he gets a kill. No, he misses. He misses everything, actually. Oh, Nymph gets a really good stun and a full heal bomb, so he's turning this, but the CD actually ports up as well.
Oh, they left him.
He gets frozen, so CD is going to get a huge damage drain out, and he could just keep chasing. They're actually... oh, there's no mana on Shellshock. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. Oh, big Bat Blast, and it just connects. Does Electrician have ulti in 2 seconds? He could purge. 1 scream! Blink in 2 seconds. He's going to commit. He definitely gets this kill. Does he die? He's close. Right. Huge plays coming out, so Legion really committing, and yeah... Silo wants to clean up, but it looks like Cersei's going to die again. He doesn't really have any way to get out. He can go invis, but AoE damage on the ground, so the invis doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That ends up being worth it, but like if they didn't get a whole bunch of kills, that was an enormous rotation to just ditch lanes for it. So they had to get those kills, and they did. So it is worth it, but like there is a Bensington that's still getting pretty nice farm, and Silo's got nice farm, so...
Oh yeah, Bensington's sitting at 266. That's pretty good considering
really
he
good.
was solo
Yeah, 100%.
for like more than half the laning phase.
This is so strange, by the way. So this is like a quad lane at the moment. They're just diving this electrician every time. Electrician's very close in the lane this time, not anywhere near the tower. CD's going to get a really big drain off, and I think he gets this kill in a sec. One more, or two more hits. Yep, that's a nice kill. Ooh, a nice hit on the Cersei, but now he's going to have his invis up. He's going to have to use it. CD quite just misses out on joining the little car of the shell shock. And heal bomb comes out, but that's Glacius Freeze not going to really matter. But this is not the greatest setup, I feel, unless they're getting kills over and over, because Benzi's free farm now. It's like Silo. Oh, Silo porting in for a cleanup. He really wants to go for this, but... Oh, so he's got vision there. Okay, if I'm Legion, I'm gonna go, hey, he's got that cliff warded somewhere, because he saw this creep camp that we were farming. Because he tried to throw his Death Lotus onto that. So,
yeah,
Silo's in a good position here. CD's definitely ahead, but like, CD is much more early game focus anyway compared to Silo. Although, CD still scales amazingly, so it's not like he's going to die off anytime soon, but... I think I like the idea of Silhouette being a counter to CD just because of how mobile it is, and like, the drain is almost never going to be valuable on Silo itself. I can kind of see why they picked it here. Spenzy is level 7. Interesting leveling too. I feel like most people max their Joust, but he's gone with level 3 and he's gonna equal his Lance.
oh, the W, yeah.
Now he puts a point in the other in his third, so he gets a bit more attack range. Well, the way this is going, Hellborn have a bottom lane farming and CD's rotated the jungle, but no one on Legion is farming bottom. So this is just a free lane. And
Yeah,
then,
Bensington's having a good time. He's
Yeah.
300 JPM.
and then Shellshock is like kind of playing Sui role here for long lane, although he's got some help coming up at the moment. Oh, it's a hag. Oh, okay, they're going for this. The ward just came out
They
for
have
Glacius.
vision, yeah.
I don't know if this is going to work out. This is a very tanky hero to jump. Oh, nope. No, he's not. Never mind. Oh, Benzi misses again. Wow. If Benzi hits
would've
2
been a
heroes,
kill.
that's
Yeah.
turn kills easily.
His Glacius makes level 6 as well. He's really close.
Yeah.
1 or 2 creeps off. That would have been an easy turn kill.
That was a really nice combo from the Shell Shock and the Hag to get all that damage out. Plus, Shell is... Oh, no, he doesn't have the minus armor yet. Never mind. Ooh, the double damage on the Silo I think he had just then was enough to get him a tower. So Silo's doing nice right here.
Yeah, farming well.
Like, he has almost double the creep kills of his opposing mid player, like a Wretched Hag. So
Yeah.
Hag has been really focused on running around for ganks and like done alright. He's 2-0-1. Silo's just pure farm.
He might die here on the Hag. Yeah.
Never mind. Wow, he gets a kill. Nice combo.
It was a very good combo. When it opened into the Silhouette.
I'm wondering where Legion's vision is. Oh, meanwhile, Glacius dies again. I think Nymph might die here. He doesn't have any other heal, so yeah, Electrician gets a kill, and then he's gonna have a grip. No, he's not gonna have a grip for a while. Cersei can't stun, so that didn't matter. Good port out from Shell Shock.
Yep.
Oh, okay, Silhouette's trying to rush this Nullstone. He's got a haste rune, so Silo's feeling it right now. I can tell this, like, he's just rotating quickly around. He's just got this rhythm going.
He's almost 500 JPM, 12 minutes in.
Yeah. And like CD's still winning, and CD got a light brand, so he's gonna continue to go up. And like Legion are still ahead, but Silo is definitely gonna be a factor. Whereas not like last game when they had the puppet that just never made anything happen.
And the Bennington's always a
Ooh,
threat.
mid lane, Hag gets going on, and he's frozen, so he is dead. Really nice
Yeah.
play.
bot lane, the Silhouette and the Corrupted Disciple just like walked into each other, and as soon as they've seen each other, both ran away.
Ran.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Shell Shock's actually going on the real Silo, but I don't think he reaches, does he? No, he
didn't make
doesn't.
it.
And meanwhile, Benzi jumps down on the CD. He's going to get drained, and then he just ports out. You can't stop that. An interesting disengage there. Meanwhile, Hellborn get a tower, so now all of a sudden... Yeah, this is a really even game. I'm kind of tempted to favor Hellborn right now. Quite a bit, actually.
I do think if it does make it to late game,
Well, just if it continues at this rate, doesn't even have to
actually,
make it
yeah.
late.
No, you're right. Look at the farm right now.
Yeah. I think well, both teams have good scale. I wouldn't necessarily say like one team just auto wins late game, but having a Cersei going into late game, if it can get something at some point. Right now, it's just kind of useless. It's just a stacking machine. But if it can get something, then all of a sudden you could take over the CD and drain him back and then like win the fight.
And right now, I feel like a 500 JPM Scylla is way scarier than a 500 JPM CD right now.
Yeah. Yes and no. I think it... Oh, Hag. Nice turn kill. Oh. Okay, they kind of killed each other. Exact same gold split, so... Not too big of a deal, but I think losing this sort of Sui Benz is not as big of a deal as the mid Hag. I think the Hag needs to be the priority here.
Like, look at the farm difference across this team, like JPM wise.
You got two carries pretty much on the same. I mean, it's a very close game, and then it's Electrician at 380. A Shell Shock that, honestly, I don't think this hero is going to get much stronger as the game goes on. I think Electrician is going to scale way better.
Yeah, 100%, especially with staff.
So there's that, and then you can kind of look at, well, Hag compared to Benzi. Hag is actually lower.
Benzi. I think, yeah, Benzi.
Maybe Hag needs to go greedy and try to farm up with the light brand, because it doesn't feel like he's ever going to cross this 300 GPM mark if he doesn't get a greedy item.
It's just really hard for him to survive right now.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if he skips a light brand and gets like a Gnomes first. Or even a Sackstone or something. Like, just something a bit more tanky. Like,
yeah, he could, but I hope he doesn't. I would like to see him play safer in the jungle. Like, CD has rotated to long lane all of a sudden to try to put pressure on.
they could be getting ready to go corrupted here.
Oh, Silo actually poured it in then. What the? He used it to dodge the shell stun there. You're going on the illusion. Oh, Nymph port. Nymph port. Where's he going?
Where's he
going mid? Oh, they're going top. So they're looking at this Benzi. I guess they can catch him. Because he can't disjoint them. He's going to try. That was not the right play.
Yeah.
You need to hold the leap, but it's not like it would really matter.
I seen him do this yesterday against the Shell Shock.
Hang on, what's happening? There's a fight going on. So Cersei actually takes over Hag. I was wondering why I couldn't find Cersei. So he's got Hag, but he's just going to jump in and die. That was not the right play at all. Level 1 ulti doesn't do enough damage when you have Cersei. And Hag gets double tap, but Silo's coming in. He kind of wants to make something happen, but he realizes he's just going to die. And they back out. So a really nice exchange for Legion. Well, it wasn't even an exchange. It was just some free kills, pretty much.
Yeah.
But just well played around the board. Good rotations. Went on the right targets. Positioning was pretty nice. Man, this Nymph is looking very farmed, by the way. Like, that's actually what you want on an Infora. Look at all the items he's got.
330 JPM.
Like, that's just the support that isn't just going to get solo killed by a Benzi or even a Silo at this point. Like, he's so tanky and he gets that heal bomb plus Astro, and suddenly he's got like an extra 500 something life. Big fight happening. Scylla actually gets a nice stun. Gets an initial kill. Benzi combo coming in. This CD is looking very vulnerable. I think he's going to maybe drop. Scylla gets the kill. And Scylla gets another kill. Hat-trick coming out. So, wow, this is really big for Antz. A stun coming out from Nymph, but he's dead. And this is Scylla quad kill. No, taken away from the Benzi.
Massacre genocide.
Wow. Well, that just completely... All the Legion's momentum is just gone. This is now Hellborn's game at the moment.
That was the turning fight of the game.
Yeah. Yep. This could be the spot we look back on at the end of the game and go, this was the fight that they won the game for. I think Legion are in a tough spot. Like, Hag has gone Gnome's Wisdom. So that all that extra gold could have been his Lightbrand. He's now looks to be trying to build Lightbrand next, but on a Hag, I think you'd be wanting to hit the 450 GPM at least by this point. He's getting jumped on by Scylla. Oh, Scylla actually misses the stun. He tried to use his illusion to run back to where Hag was blinking. Pretty clever, but he wasn't in the right place. I think he predicted Hag blinking into jungle.
Good play.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
But you got to hit the stun in the first place as well. It's just a little bit short on that.
With the items that Hag has now, I don't think Scylla could have bursted him without him blinking.
Yeah,
if
that's
he had
fair.
just the Lightbrand, like he would have gotten bursted and
Yeah. If he hits
If
the
he did hit the
stun
stun,
and then
yeah.
ports correctly to the illusion behind, then he gets the kill.
yeah, for sure.
I see what you're saying.
The shell shocks really close to his top.
Is that the turning item though? I don't feel it is.
It could be. It could be. Or it could be the item that Cersei sees and just laughs at.
Okay, so CD finishes Dawnbringer, but he's now 3 levels behind Scylla. Scylla just got Nullfire. So that's going to be a really nice item against like a Monarch, especially with the Chrysalis. But just in general, like if a CD tries to man up, and normally that's what he wants to do, but all his mana gets taken, suddenly he's like, oh crap, I'm not actually doing so much.
Yeah. Scylla is looking really hard to stop right now.
I mean, the one thing that, like, even as a silhouette, unless you have your illusion really far away, but then in a team fight you don't necessarily want that. But like, if they take his null and then just shell shock...
Oh, he's in.
Yeah, I think he's out though. He'll just ulti.
Yeah.
He's fine. That was a bit of a bait.
Is he back in? No.
So there was no drain that came out. I think he took Nullstone off with the drain, so that's a bit unfortunate. You don't really want to waste your drain on a Nullstone generally. But yeah, the shell shock could potentially make this Scylla's game hard just because the charge kind of follows you like even when you're ulting around. Unless you go really far. So
Yeah.
it kind of wants Shrunken Head against Shell Shock a lot of time just because it's so hard to avoid. Ooh, blink timing from Hag was good.
Also, like, just how far you can cancel the monster from as well.
Oh,
He's
with
got
the
a 2K
charge
range.
itself. Yeah.
Yeah, like, it's 2k range. Yeah.
Ooh, Electrician's in, but they're sort of falling into a bit of a bait. Shell Shock big charge, gets the Glacier straight away. I think Silhouette gets this kill on Nymph. Benzi, nice, really good ulti there. And Legion are on the run, they cannot continue this fight. Decent Bat Blast. Benzington actually taking a lot of damage here. Does he... He almost dies to this? Not quite. Oh, he gets denied. Okay. I feel like he might not have actually died there, but they get rid of him anyway. That's a Nymph for a Glacius, and then the Benzi dies, so it does sort of benefit Legion a little. But I'm still I'm digging Hellborn's chances right now.
Oh,
I think
100%.
they've got this where they want it. No. The big brain coming out from Circe, is that the idea?
Oh, it's either big or pickled. We're about to find out.
That was good. Okay, Silhouette is in. And, whoa, wow, he has... What was that? Oh my god, Silhouette's dead? Yeah, he gets a kill on the way, but that's a huge kill. Wow, okay, so it was Circe Illusion was in there. That's what made me wonder. Alright, Electrician is in. Hag has to get out of here. The charge coming up from the Shell Shock, looking like now Hellborn's on the retreat. Oh, geez, that staff from Alec is so powerful.
Yeah.
Hag blinks in very aggressively, but now he has absolutely no mana, so they can't really continue. CD wants to make something happen. He's actually got an invis, but all of Hellborn get out. So, I mean, that's a good kill, getting down Silo, but they're gonna need so much more. Like, that just slows Silo temporarily.
They need at least a tower or two.
Yeah, true.
The Legion have destroyed the Hellborn.
That tower kill's very good. Although against the Silhouette, like, Silo's not bothered too much by map opening up because just the mobility is so
That
keen
just
on that
needs
hero.
more room for her.
Yeah. He might even get a TP boot, like, not too far off, just with how many towers have dropped.
I think Hag just finished Grimoire. Or maybe
Oh,
just
okay.
bought the recipe for it. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think he's got
Well, he's
the
at
spawn.
410 GPM. Yeah, he might have
Yeah.
it. He should. Benzie has Shrunken Head straight up. Interesting. How many kills do we have? I actually left the GPM up for too long there. So, Benzie's 3-3. Not quite the game that he would have wanted, I think.
But for his position, where he was, I think that's pretty good.
Hag just bat blasted an illusion. The charge comes out from Shell Shock. It gets the Circe, but making them use the bat blast and the Grimoire, I think. Yeah, the Grimoire. was
I mean, he did use it for their illusion, so I guess it's like he was willing to use it on the real one. You know what I mean? Like he used it on the illusion of himself, right? Or did the Circe take over someone else?
I'm not sure. I can't actually remember. I thought he had a different hero, but
Okay, I didn't see it until he ulted.
but meanwhile, Scylla actually managed to get a solo tower in mid. So not really sure. How do I change the chat? I don't want all this.
I mean, CeeLo died, but he hasn't been held down at all by the death.
Yeah, no, like he's huge. And CD, for a corrupted, like you wouldn't just want 2 kills at this point in the game as a corrupted. You'd want to be sitting on about 10. Like Scylla only has 5, but he's okay playing like that. I don't know how to like take chat off.
Ignore chat. I see.
I see. But does that ignore player ones as well?
You can ignore team chat. So I see, and then it'll say all chat, and then
Okay.
press it again. And it,
Yeah, I've done it to the point where it says you are now ignoring team chat, so I'll just leave it at that, I guess.
yeah, team chat's just for the.
I think that'll do the players as well, but
Oh, you can't see their team chat anyway.
no, they're all chat though. If they say we are ready or that sort of thing.
Yep.
Oh, never mind.
Okay,
I can
no.
still see it.
Yeah, yeah.
That's good. GG just some recognition to his ulti on an illusion from before.
Oh, I think he just hunted down another one as well.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's
there he
still
is.
doing it. Okay. And this is what Cersei does, right? He just keeps doing that, and every time you see a hero pop up from when you're playing on Legion side and you see a hero pop up on your minimap, you're like, is that real? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's pretty annoying to verse.
Even just trying to like smoke up into somewhere, anywhere on the map, then you just see an illusion coming and you can't do anything about it.
Yeah, true.
Except try to dodge it.
The Corrupted, I mean, he's right up there with Silo. I'm just wondering, there's a staff gifted. Who did it get gifted to? Oh, it's on the Hag. Wow. I was going to say, they have so many nice staff heroes on this Legion team. It could have been on anyone.
I really feel like Hag was the right choice there. If not corrupted.
Well, that's what I was thinking. Like,
Yeah.
Hag's ultis have been okay, but I think Corrupted running through and being able to get his minus armor on everyone could be a lot bigger. But we'll see.
Sure, Shock was just farming the creeps, and then Hag just comes along and bat blasts him to death.
Jeez.
It's always like in those games, you feel like I just staff boosted you, and this is how you treat me.
Yeah. Oh, this is an interestingly somewhat passive last few minutes now, but it's also really even. Like, it seems like both teams are fairly comfortable with their position, and maybe both teams are just waiting on something in particular. Well, Silo just finished a Shrunken. Well, pretty recently anyway. He's farming so fast that I didn't even notice the item pop up.
Yeah, I didn't notice the PK on there, like, as well. Alex got a PK. I haven't seen him in a fight in a while.
I mean, is this favoring any team in particular? I kind of feel like Hellborn is going to do better.
I think, I feel it favors Helma. I mean, Bensington's going to start doing damage soon. Not just like with abilities, with auto attacks as well. He's getting the Null Fireblade.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like as this game goes this way, like, even though Shellshock has 400 GPM, he just has the staff and boots. Like,
Yeah.
it kind of feels like he's more of a roamer, like, not
Ganker.
secondary support, but like third support in a way to this team. Whereas Hellborn's pushing tower, so this is the Silo. Like, you can just be so mobile. And they don't really have the catch for a Silo in this game.
Yeah.
This is a really nice game to have Silhouette. And Shellshock was about to go in there, but they decided to change their
Illusion.
mind. Oh, okay.
Oh, he went in the illusion, and yeah. So let's see if he come into Bruce.
So Silo's cutting mid-wave here. There's one more creep wave to push in the Legion. Looks like they'll get this tower pretty easily though.
Yeah, but they can't go next.
Oh, Cersei gets a really nice takeover on the Hag. This is a huge Bat Blast he lands. Hag has to get out of the fight temporarily. The real Hag versus the fake Hag. Meanwhile, two of the supports go down. But I think this Silo is going to clean up in a sec. Silo chasing down CD. CD knows he's in big trouble. Although he gets his... oh, and he's going to get a haste rune. This is so lucky for CD. Meanwhile, the fake Hag gets another kill. Silo is really sure he's going to get this... Oh, yeah, true. He can purge.
Oh, he didn't. He got fogged.
Wow, Silo is in, but he swaps back out.
He just got the range, but he got fogged.
Oh, wow. I'm going to say this is still favoring Hellborn again.
Yeah. I mean, the CD had to run away.
Yeah. And now Silo just goes and farms.
That was a
again.
very big play by the Cersei.
The weird thing is, I feel like, did Legion gain gold out of that? Weren't they like 1k ahead and now they're 2? Or was it about the same? Maybe it was the same.
I think, yeah, it was about the same. They did trade towers. You would have seen it right after with the Hellborn got a tower, and then the Legion going back. If you know what I mean, like after the Silo got the tower.
Yeah.
Bennington's got a level 2 Nullfire Blade. He's hitting pretty hard, to be honest. Oh, the amount of farm he has.
You are cleansed for death.
And back to a passive game for a little bit.
Yeah. Quietens down. Hag has actually managed to ramp up his farm, which is going to be really big. Oh, wow. Silo has a savage mace. Oh, my goodness. Okay, it looks like he's just porting out with Shrunken Head. He's taking no chance. Wait, Hag had Bat Blast. Oh, my god. Meanwhile, Monarch gets picked off.
Died, would he?
With Grimoire, you don't think?
Oh, it would have been really close.
I'm pretty sure
Maybe
Silo was
Hag
around...
out of range.
I think Silo was around 750 health anyway. Like,
Okay,
if he
yeah,
turns
no,
on
that would've
Grimoire, Superior
Yeah, that would've
Magic...
got him. It does about 980 with staff. It was 890, sorry.
Well, that's not including magic armor though, right? So
No, like just damage. Like if 5 magic armor, I've done this like in practice mode. It did 896 damage.
Okay. Ooh, Silo's getting gone on. He's stun locked. He has no Shrunken Head. I think he's dead. He is. He
That blast
probably
him.
has... He has no buyback, actually. Benzi is going to do a lot of damage here. Can Legion turn? Hag has absolutely no mana already. CD wants to go in, but now he's getting taken over, so Cersei's going to get a really good swap over, or steal, or I don't even know what you call it. Twisted Visage, but whatever. I'll call it something else. That was almost really big. It still could be, but Hag is so low on mana that this is going to be hard to take a fight. Especially if they just go on Hag. Monarch is mid lane. I don't know why, but he's mid.
Nymph's giving him mana.
Oh, okay. Well, that's decent, but they're not going to get much push here. I think
No.
Hellborn easily just hold them off.
But they don't really have any wave clear at that moment. Well, from anyone that's alive anyway.
On Hellborn?
Yeah.
Yeah, somewhat, but Electrician can just run in and I think
Yeah.
they're okay. He's not going to.
Yeah,
But I think Legion are still very hesitant to go uphill here as well. Man, that purge is just ridiculous.
yeah.
Nice Sand Scepter from Nymph. Really useful on the putting that on the CD.
Did I see an arcane bomb? Oh yeah, Mark's got an arcane bomb.
Yeah, that's a good item here for sure.
Yeah.
I want to see one more stuff of the Master on Legion team.
Look how tanky everyone on the Legion team is. Like the lowest health pool they have is 1526.
Yeah, true. I mean, there's 2 heroes on about 11 or 1200 on Hellborn, so slightly less tanky and...
But then that's not including the heals and the... yeah, like...
Yeah.
Monarch.
Yeah, that's fair. But then Electrician has 22, but it's probably more like 3000 something, right?
Yeah, no, for sure.
Whoa, that was a quick conga. I knew they'd walk there, but I hadn't noticed how quick they were doing it, so... Hellborn have got to be in a rush here because Legion are definitely going to make their way over, and they've got a Ward of Sight. It's actually a little bit outside of range of this Rev. So they see exactly what's going on here. This is big.
I'm knocking on the door.
I mean, this could literally be like a game-holding fight right now. There's so many wards here. Jeez. There's double wards from Legion. Cersei is actually hiding in the trees. Is he going to get found? Oh, he uses the invis.
But he's running away with this.
Silo wants to make a play. Okay, Cersei surely gets cancelled. Yes, he does. So he goes down immediately. No takeover or anything. He buys back, though, so maybe a bit of a bait. This Electrician might go down. He does. Silhouette coming in. Oh, Benzi gets a really good stun off. Glacier's ulti doing a lot of damage. But Silhouette has to run. I think he's going to get out, though. Just, oof. Just buys the distance. Okay, and now we've got Legion going back in. Benzi's in big trouble, and I think Glacius really just paid as well. Too much damage coming out. Oh, this is huge. This could be like the grand final fight for them, because, I mean, this is it. If Legion take this, it's over. It looks like they can maybe get Congo. Interesting Corrupted, by the way. He gets Nullfire Blade himself. So is that for anything in particular?
Electrician, maybe? Maybe they're having problems with how tanky Elec is.
Yeah. I guess just purging. Another purge is nice.
Yeah, you can purge the Silhouette illusion straight away.
Yep. And just removing the electrician
He's about to do
purge.
it now. He just killed the Silo illusion.
Oh, okay.
Is that an input? Yeah.
He's just bringing the squad in. So now they're getting a free push on base. They've got Token for 2.5 minutes. They've got the Kongor Decimator. So they're dealing a whole bunch of extra damage right now. Nearly 50%. These racks are going to absolutely melt. And Silo is recognizing this and just saying, I'm just going to split push. That's all I can do. Cersei taking over Shell. Not for much use because he just dies. He does get quite a few abilities popped out from Legion, but they're fine with that. Now there's no Cersei on the board, and they're going for top racks, which I think they're going to get. I don't see this being protected enough. Electrician is in. Silhouette is in as well. He's got Shrunken up, so he can't really be stopped for a little while, but his Shrunken's running out. Benzi gets a really nice stun. CD still has the token, so he's okay for now. He did use his drain, so he's going to pop up with no extra damage, which is a bit unfortunate. Hellborn have kind of pushed them off, but now they have pretty much nothing left as well. All Shrunken's down. CD also lost his Shrunken though. Silo is in, but now he's in trouble. He has CD's right in the middle, but he's taking a lot of damage and he goes down. So this is really big. Huge Bat Blast. This Hag, can he get the kill? Can he finish it off? I think he's got him. Buyback coming in from Benzi. He's going to try to finish off Hag. He misses the stun. Oh, and really big Nymph stun. That should be just enough time to Hag to get mana, and he's out. Nymph sacrifices himself for that, but that is a really good sacrifice. A buyback from CD. I hadn't actually noticed that. He's Veiled Rotted in. He's waiting for them to commit. This is a bait on Nymphora, although it'd be 1v3, but he's going in for it. CD does not have Shrunken Head. He's actually going to take a lot of damage here, and he's going to get taken over. I think he's going to die. He didn't have Shrunken up. That is a huge dieback. Okay. So recap. Wow. CD had the token in that fight. He died. Then he rezzed. Then he died. Then he bought back, and now he's dead.
What a game.
If CD... He needed that Shrunken Head right there. He can't do anything without that. The grip and the holds were just too much. He's not tanky. And the fact that he's not getting off all his auto attacks means he's just going to drop. It's not like the life steal is going to be enough at this stage. Okay, Hag, surely... No, nowhere near enough damage. Oh, he's got Resto. Oh, and he misses the ulti. Oh, Hag.
I like a Shrunken Head. Saved him.
Oh, he's Shrunken, okay. I mean, granted, it's superior from the ult on Hag anyway, but it's obviously going to help.
Yeah, just enough time to buy the PK. Sorry, to get the PK off.
Yeah. Yeah, that's big. Wow, so okay, so Hag has just used Resto, so he doesn't have the double ulti for 2.5 minutes. Silo probably working on the next... So he's got his post-haste, as I thought he would go. So now he can really port around the map. I'm guessing he's about to do that now. He's probably going to port top in a sec. So he'll be able to... Yeah, he's porting on top. That's it. So he's going to push bottom with the team and pushing top at the exact same time. Jeez, this game, it's so strange because... Ooh, is there a fight happening? No.
It looks like Legion are running at them, but...
Ooh, okay, Nymph port. Nymph... No. Okay, I think Nymph's teammates were too far, but also maybe they decided it was going to be too risky.
You would have taken only those 3 heroes, which is... Not the 3 that you need to fight.
Nah, they don't have the damage. They're just a bunch of supports. It's CD and Hag bringing the damage. Actually, damage charts will show us... Yeah, so CD and Hag are right up the top. Electrician has done barely any damage, by the way. Not that that's, like, so strange, but... Yeah, like he is, but he's also then not a threat. He's not actually putting out the damage. He's just kind of walking around. Like his ulti's always going to be really helpful. So there's that. Ooh, okay, Behemoth's Heart and Shell Shock. I'm not a fan, but he's gone it. I know he plays right in the middle of fights, but I'm wondering if like a, what's it called, Demonic or a Crossfield, even a Bowler would have been a much better option. Like,
They just have to commit a lot to kill this. So he's got 3.5k health.
yeah, but do they have to? Because do they even need to aim him at all? I don't think they do. I think Hellborn's goal is let's just jump on CD with basically everything. Ooh, okay, Hag's getting gone on. He's taking tons of damage, and he swaps right out. But Hag, I mean, almost died just straight up from that combo.
Look at this illusion.
This illusion is hurting.
Still
And
engaged.
he wants to keep it alive, but it is gonna... Yeah, it is gonna drop. He can't risk porting in for that one.
I'm surprised the CD didn't just thing it, to purge it.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe he wanted the bait. Maybe they didn't know that Hellborn knew kind of
Yeah,
thing.
that is true.
Okay, so Legion are just saying, screw it. We're going back at it. We're just going to try it. We want this Rax. Okay, they're going in on Hag. Hag is getting Storm Spirited. I think Hag can't get shrunken off in time. He's taking tons of damage. He's just going to drop. No, he gets healed massively from Grimoire damage. Wow, that's big. Okay, Hag's at full life all of a sudden. Shellshock gets a really nice charge, and Benzi is in trouble. This Electrician has no mana, so this is a really good Nullfire game for sure. Now, Legion are on the chase. They're just going to take them all down. Tons of buybacks coming out right now. And Legion are getting kills constantly. Scylla's going to get this Nymphora in a sec, although the Nymph heal comes out, but it's not going to be enough. CD's getting locked down, but Scylla says, I'm out of here. And now Electrician is a really bad spot. Maybe a miscommunication. He tried to save Scylla, I guess, but he's just going to pay with his life. Or is he? He's actually getting out, and Hag's going down. Champion New Earth Streak goes down. So Pog Tasty getting a lot of gold right here. CD is draining a ton of damage at the moment, but he doesn't really want to go in. So he can't get any hits off. He could probably turn here, but not necessarily. Scylla actually gets caught. Is Scylla going to die? I think Scylla's dead. Yes. I think he'll have a buyback. He definitely has 2 buybacks. So many buybacks being used. This is crazy. Shellshock is in. He's going on the Electrician. Electrician is really low, has no mana, but CD is also out of mana, and he's going to take a lot of damage. He's dead. And now Legion are backing off. Finally, they're saying, okay, I think we're done here. Scylla's going to clean this up. Nymphora probably gets out if Scylla isn't keen to chase. Wow. That was one of the...
long fight.
That was the biggest fight I've ever seen. Jeez.
That never ended.
That was a lot of fun to watch. Okay, so who comes out on top? I mean, Legion, they still can't get this Rax, but how many buybacks were they forcing out there?
At least
1
4
from
buybacks.
Solo, 1... Well, Benzi's out of buybacks actually now. And
It's always Cersei.
Alec used a buyback, and yeah, Cersei's out. Not that Cersei has been much of... But if he does get a ulti off on Hag, then that can be big. Did you see the Hag health bar in that fight?
Yeah, it was just 0 to 100.
The Grimoire lifesteal was unreal. Meanwhile, Monarch is actually paying with his life. He has just picked up the Bowler, so that was a big item purchase, but he's caught farming out on a lane by himself with no way to get out, so I think he's really not respecting the mobility of this silhouette to just pour it in on the wave there.
He's on his safe front near his tower.
Yeah, well, there's no tower down there.
Close enough to his base, at least.
Well, he's at the tier. He's past tier 2 even, so he's not even close. But Benzi's going to go down here. He gets a kill on an Nymphora, so that's somewhat impactful. Hag uses Shrunken Head. I don't know why the Glacius didn't port, but he's trying to bait the Scylla. Scylla's coming in. Scylla's going to get this kill on Hag, I think. The blink is successful, but I...
on Scylla.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Doombringer Scylla. Okay, so he's saying this is the game. We have to do this. If we lose, we're out. I'm going for it. This is going to be one of the best games I've ever seen, I reckon.
Wow.
This is so back and forth. Okay, so what just happened there? Hag gets away. Scylla now has a Doombringer. CD has not... Okay, he's just picked up Symbol. So CD has Symbol. No buyback, granted, but Symbol. Now, there's no bowler on this Hellborn team. I feel like that's an overlooked item. Against a CD, it's just way too good. Now, Kongor gets taken first by Legion again, so if they can get here... Oh, Scylla with Doom is just going to rip this Kong up, though. I think they're just rushing top on Legion. But they're not even bothering with the Kong. Hellborn get this one for free. Silhouette.
580 damage per order.
It's a lot.
And then you get like their attack speed bonus from using an ability.
Oh, yeah. You get 4 hits off pretty much instantly, so that's... yeah. A good amount. Okay,
like
this is big.
2,000
This is big.
damage.
So Legion are committing. They can just rush this Rax. Hellborn haven't really set up enough. And they can't really push away the wave. Okay, they've got Hag. They've got Hag. The Storm comes out yet again. Shrunken Head on Electrician. I'm not really sure why. Shellshock goes in, but I don't know if he wants that. Big Bat Blast, but the Bat Blast actually gets taken over by Cersei. Multiple Bat Blasts coming out everywhere. Silo is going to just destroy everyone now. This Doombringer is paying off. Cersei getting a huge ulti off. I can't believe they're letting him get the Hag multiple times.
Oh, that's
Oh, base. Base is down. Okay, this is big. So Silo needs to defend this because, yeah, not many of his other teammates can hold off a bunch of creeps. And even Silo, honestly, at this point, is going to struggle to, like, big creep waves. It takes a while.
I feel like he needs a
Hyper Crown.
Hyper Crown, yeah.
Yeah, he's going Symbol, actually. What did he get rid of? Null Fireblade. Okay.
He's got him.
I can understand the choice. It makes sense when you have when you have 500 damage coming out, you'll full life instantly if you get your Symbol off.
I feel like maybe they're just going for the game now. Maybe that's why he put the Symbol, just so he can keep fighting.
That's true. I mean, there's a bunch of heroes still down. They surely can take mid-racks.
I don't know, like Lace just TP'd up.
Yeah, what was that about?
He's
Strange.
walking straight back.
Okay. Okay, Silo goes in, but he just misses the combo. Okay, they almost got this Hag. If they got Hag, he still would have had buyback, so it's not the end of the world. Or the end of the game. Okay, Silo's splitting down to bottom, so they're saying, well, we can't commit mid. Meanwhile, actually, Electrician is kind of caught here, and CD's going for him. They don't have any superior stuns, though, so he is going to get out. CD got a really big damage drain. 200 extra damage there, but, I mean... no superior stun whatsoever. So Shrunken Head, TP, pretty much safe every time. Okay, I actually don't... I don't know how this game's going. Like, the gold and experience is just dead even. It's like so close it doesn't matter. But then there's all these buybacks being used on Hellborn, so that does matter.
Yeah.
If they pick off Benzi...
just a big part.
And then obviously if Silo dies here, like... the Doom on the ground. I mean, so many heroes could just pick that up. It wouldn't even matter. But then...
almost as a wrestler.
did he do the Sustainer as well already? No,
Oh,
Hellflower. I was gonna say,
Okay.
I thought it might be Hellflower. Okay, Hag is really vulnerable. He's gonna get... he's dead. 100% dead. No chance he gets out. Benzi ult comes out. He actually gets the back line, and they're not ready for this. He uses Shrunken. Hag buys back. This Monarch is gonna die. Almost definitely. He gets Chrysalis off, but it's not going to matter. He ulties to save himself, but I think Silo just catches him, although he doesn't have PK anymore, so he's not going to catch him. Oh, actually, he catches sight of him. There's a Kong ward here. I think Silo, one more tree grapple, and yep, that's a dead Monarch. Bang! Big kill, although Monarch didn't have ulti, but he does have the bowler in his inventory, which is a big item.
Yeah. See, this is when you buy a quarry.
You possibly could, or you start buying swords. Has he done that yet? What's he been
No,
buying?
I mean the Monarch. You buy a
Oh.
quarry so you can still use the bowler while you're dead.
I didn't know that worked. Oh, okay, Scylla gets the jump. This CD, I think he might actually die. He does have Symbol and Shrunken ready to go. Can he get them off before he dies? He gets Symbol off. He hasn't used Shrunken yet. I'm not sure why. He uses Shrunken now. He's on 80 life. He's still alive. How is he still alive? What's happening? Okay, CD is still in the fight somehow. He's actually run off. Never mind. There's so many illusions out here. I can't even tell.
Oh, yeah, what was going on for like 4 seconds of that fight? I was so confused.
I didn't know what was happening. I couldn't say anything just then. So, Silo just gets a bunch of free kills. Okay, now I'm going to say I think Hellborn are about to take this game. Because they're going to rush down mid with a Doombringer Silo that's got 4 charges now on it. So that's, what, 340 damage from the item. That's nuts.
Yeah.
How much damage is that per charge?
I think it's 10 extra damage to charge.
Oh, it is, okay. But the Doom is higher then, so it's 300 damage for a Doom. It used to be 250. Wow, okay. So Silo's going to take this Rax, no problem. And CD's just saying, I think I have to try and... Well, he doesn't know what he's going to do. He kind of wants to go top. He's got a Demonic now on CD, but... Okay, Hellborn just going bottom, so they're going to get a second Rax here, I'm pretty sure. There's no ability to come in and defend this from Legion.
Do you agree with this, or do you think they should have just went straight for the Shrine?
Yeah, look, they maybe could have. I think you're right. But CD is just kind of hanging out top. He's not really doing anything. He's not pushing a lane either. I think Hellborn are going for Megas. They have the opportunity. Still 30 seconds on Hag. And CD is just having absolutely no interest. And I'm wondering if this Benzi might even cancel the TP. No, he couldn't quite see him. Okay, so Legion are coming in. They need to try and do something. Illusions are making things a bit difficult. Shrunken Head popped on Electrician. He's already quite low on life, but they're just saying, we want Megas. They don't quite commit, though. Silo's out of the fight here. I think he's ditching his team.
He's going to come back. And
Silo is out. Silo is out, but there's actually no chase on the Elect. So all they get is a support Cersei. Not a big deal.
I thought Silo was going to go back and backdoor that.
Yeah, he knows the risk of dropping the Doom because with all the buybacks they're lacking, that it could be problems. He has 7,000 gold, so he obviously wants to
really aggressive here.
Yeah, well, he knows how safe he is, though. Like, there's barely any catch. Oh, wow. And this Hag is just dead. Shrunken Head doesn't matter when you... Oh, the Bat Blast heal actually might be enough. Can he die? Oh, jeez, that was close. Wow. Okay, so double ulti committed from Hag, but it did save him. And now he actually has a Genjuro. So he drops the Nullstone on Silo. So now he's going to be sneaky and run around with Genjuro. I think he's about to get a bunch of free kills because they won't see this one coming. Okay, this Shell Shock is in with his whole team. I didn't see the Nimport come in, so the whole team's here. But this might actually be enough for... I think Silo's actually going to take this. No, Silo's been locked down. He's invis. They can't find him. They dust. They kill him. The Doom's on the ground. And now Legion are just walking it in. But now there's buybacks coming out. So Silo's back in the fight. I don't know who else the Doom bringer. Actually, CD picked it up. CD's doing a lot of damage. They're going to take this game. I think we're going to see Sign in the grand finals. Pretty much no buybacks available. Silo has lost the Doom. CD's just hitting the Shrine. He's saying, this game's over. This game is over. Oh, the invulnerability comes out. The Cersei takes over Hag, so he's getting a lot of damage out, but CD's just ignoring the whole game and just saying, GG. Wow. And Sign win 2-0. Unreal. That just happened. Holy moly. That was one of the best games I have seen and casted for sure. Okay, so it is a Sign versus ArYa Win and Son in the grand finals in just a few more days. That was amazing. You got any words, Finn, or are you lost? Lost for words.
Like that was the best game I've ever seen. Like,
oh my god,
I don't know what to say. I can't even say like anything could have went out different because like that was a 1 hour game. Everything like could have happened.
That was unreal. Oh my goodness. Well, we know who's in the grand final now. So Sign take that 2-0. I really thought this had to be a 2-1 series, like either way. But jeez, 2-0, and that game was one of the greats. That was one of the most exciting games I've ever seen. I'm so glad we got to watch and cast this one. Okay, so Ant's tourney journey is over. Respectable one, regardless. But they are not in the grand final. So in the previous tourneys, they've won the other grand finals. And this is the first one. This is the first one they're not even in it. But hell of a performance from their team. And I mean, overall, they were always expected to be very good, and it's understandable why. But yeah, I'm struggling to. But big congrats to Sign. I mean, that game could have gone so many ways, and there were so many situations that they were in really bad spots, and especially that hag. So many times there, the health bar was just at nothing, and then big ulties, and he heals up to full. It's like a symbol of rage. It's
Especially
really.
with the knives too.
Oh yeah, true. It increases it
Yeah.
by a lot, doesn't it?
Man, the only actually now that I think about it further, like because the whole game was just like amazing. Like you
Yeah.
forget certain bits because like other bits overshadowed it.
Yes,
Now it's
definitely.
like I'm just thinking what would have happened if they went straight for shrine after they took mid tower.
Yeah. Yeah, Hellborn maybe took the game, but I guess they have to fear the buybacks because
Yeah,
they don't
100%.
know. They can't see it like we can. And if you get caught in at the base towers like that with
Yeah.
buybacks coming out, I mean, that could be the game there too. So they, to their knowledge, they took the safer, smarter option in that case. But to our knowledge, it was actually the worst option. But we know what's up, kind of thing. So just because we're spectating. Oh, well,
Wow.
congrats to Sign and
Yeah.
honestly, congrats to Antz just for pulling out an awesome game to watch there. Like first game, huge stomp. It was like, what even was that? Then we start off with an accidental first pick from Antz, like Cersei, the hero that none of them really ever play, and then it's on Ladzo that I don't think he's ever touched the hero. They didn't ask for a remake, which I feel like they could have, and looking back, maybe should have. Even though he got some good ultis off, I'll say that. Like
Oh, no, definitely, yeah.
he got hag almost every time and just got double bat blasts. So that was really big. But yeah.
I feel like any other hero with that much farm that he did get wouldn't have had that kind of impact.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
doesn't
true.
matter what hero it is.
Yeah, I know what you mean. If that was just like a Glacius as well, or
Like anything, yeah.
yeah,
Any other hero.
you can't do that with those other heroes for sure.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm just in awe of that. I mean, what was that? It was about 20 minutes of insanity there. That's just
Yeah.
even before the Doombringer, but just so many crazy things happen. Oh man. Well, that's all we've got, guys. So we're a few days away from the grand finals. So depending on where you are in the world, for us in Australia right now, we are on a Wednesday night. So we've got Thursday, Friday, and then early on Saturday is when the grand finals will start. So it's kind of 2.5 days from now. It's roughly when that'll be starting. And that is set to be a best of 5 as far as we're aware. So that'll be Sign taking on ArYa Sun. And I think another member of ArYa Sun is hanging out in the Discord with us at the moment, just silently.
Oh, it's going to be a good 5 games, eh?
I would actually love to play 5 games. I think that would be so epic.
Yeah, easy game.
Easy game? I don't think anything will be easy after watching that. That was awesome.
No, that was hectic. That was so good to watch.
Yeah, wow.
Back and forth.
I don't know if I can play and then like have a fun game. as fun as that was to watch.
Yeah, no, like as a spectator, that was just a sight to witness. More fun than even a dominant game if you're playing in it yourself, kind of thing. Yeah.
It's like as soon as you see a Doombringer, your seat's on the edge. Like you know what I mean? Like
Oh yeah, I see.
I'm watching.
Makes it more interesting.
Sorry, I see Groovy Bro in the thing there saying whoever had the dust at the end for the silhouette won the game. I don't know who it was. I'm feeling like it was either Nymph or Monarch. But because remember he
TP,
well, that was big too. But like the fact that he popped his Genjuro and then he was really low and they couldn't see him, and then they dusted and just got vision of him. Like maybe he gets away. Maybe the game's still on right now. If that play didn't get made, who knows? Jeez. Yeah, big credit to Big Hooks. He's in the chat there, but pulling out the Doombringer in the final series like this is, yeah, worth watching. That was awesome pickup. So glad they went that, and it was paying off. Like I think most other item choices could not have done what that just did for them.
Wow. Okay.
Well, that is that is it for the stream, guys. So, yeah, 2.5 days, you'll have the grand finals, best of 5. Are you winning, son? That's our team versus Sign of a rematch, best of 5.
Very good, sir.
Yep, looking forward to that one.
Do we know what time yet?
Well, I tried to organize it for that early, sort of 11:30 in the morning type of time slot for Saturday. So I believe we should be okay with that.
They agreed or not really?
It was looked at as like, yeah, that should be okay, but not like a set
Alright.
time
Yeah.
yet. But just holding out hope, I guess.
Well, if not, Honey's gonna die anyway, so no one's gonna play the grand final.
Yeah, no, we've got to get it done. We've got to get it done.
Yeah.
Can
Anyways.
wait till July 1st and then play on the new service.
All right, I'm gonna end the stream now, guys. Thank you for watching. Catches around, and thanks for casting with me, Finn. By the way,
No,
Yeah,
bit of a
welcome,
late
bro.
mention. Thanks for Bengi for tuning in for last minute. No, but yeah, that was good, Finn. Appreciate you casting with me.
yeah,
There.
no worries, man.
I bet you're very glad that you did too.
Oh, for sure. Not so much the first game, but yeah.
yeah,
For
yeah.
the
Wow.
second.
Still good gameplay. All right, catch us next time, everybody. Peace.